a seashore at the end of day, gazes the horizon with sea winds in his face.
Bok Miloša, ti si došao skroz iz Makedonije samo da upoznaš Nightwish. Kako se sad osjećaš nakon što si bio s njima?
Sada sam mnogo uzbuden. Ne znam šta da radim i čekam početak koncerta.
Jesi se slikao s njima?
Jeste.
Jesi prozborio šta?
Jeste. Kako su, da njenu muziku mnogo volim i da su mi jedni najdrži band što postoji.
Je li bilo teško organizirati Nightwish kao band?
Ne, Nightwish je zaista sjajan band, vrlo su fleksibilni i stvarno su izašli u susret po pitanju svega i super je band.
This has been one of the most relaxed tours that we have ever done in many ways. I mean, there hasn't been any problems, nobody's been exhausted, nobody's been seriously ill. So we're just been feeling incredibly happy throughout the whole tour. And always coming to a new country for the first time like Croatia today, there's something special in the air.
Well, yes. I did nice shopping. It's a very good shopping city. Yes. Well, clothes and shoes. Well, you have really good shopping, like brands that we don't see at home. So it was, and also the cultural thing. There was this lift train thing that went up hill, like in the middle. Yeah, that looked cool. I didn't go, but I saw it. And the nice buildings. It looked really beautiful.
No, not yesterday. I just went for a long walk in the city. I really like the architecture of this city. It's beautiful. And went to have a really nice Indian lunch in an Indian restaurant. I heard the only one in the city. There's only one, Maharaja. Yeah, it's excellent. I think the whole album sails on pretty dark waters, excluding a couple of songs like Amaranth or Last of the Wilds, but it's pretty gloomy. And just needed to be done, so to say. I mean, the band went through some really rough times in 2005, 2006, and it kind of reflects those emotions. And I truly hope that I will never have to do such a dark album again. You know, you get really inspired by melancholy, sadness, anger, you know, being really pissed. But I think there's an equal strength and power in the other side of the spectrum, you know, and you feel really happy about love, happiness, all this stuff. So I wouldn't want to do such a complaining album ever again.
But it's a good album.
It's a great album, you know. I'm really happy with every single note on it, but it's a bit of a scary thought that you have to go through something like that to be able to create an album like that.
Well, no, because that's usually what a singer do. We always usually come to the end if you're not a singer-songwriter, and I'm not in that way. So I'm used to go to the studio to just do my job. I've been working as a studio musician and in other bands. So, but of course, it would have been nice to be in the process. But I'm really happy about TUOMAS' work. There's nothing I complain about. So, and it worked really well. Of course, if I could have been there, maybe I would have done some differences when it comes to keys and things like that with the voice, and maybe done my way. But I think we made some really cool things still, and hopefully next album I can work a lot more. So. Oh, that's so hard, you know. Actually, my favorite track at the moment is not from that album, but it goes Love Score. But from this album, Meadows of Heaven is for me very special. The lyrics and the happiness of that song in a way that finishes the whole album in that darkness. Such a beautiful song.
because the title sounds so funny. You know, it has pretty much nothing to do with the actual show in Hong Kong. No, that's true. I think there's maybe one song and one speech from the Cheche and Good Evening Hong Kong. That's pretty much it. For me personally, the whole release is, you know, it's not a matter of heart for me. I didn't put that much effort into it. I wasn't there during the production, during the mixing, because I'm not a big fan of live albums. And then the record label suggested to us that we need to come up with something. Since we didn't have anything new, we just compiled this Made in Hong Kong release with some live songs, all the promotional videos, a documentary, some bonus tracks. So I think it makes a really nice package, but I wouldn't call it a live CD. It's just something we did in between the full album. We have never ever gotten any pressure from the label. Well, I mean, this is something you shouldn't have to hurry. It takes its natural course and just give it time. And well, you have to be honest that sometimes when you put on a schedule and a time schedule, the last minute panic is the best inspiration, sometimes. But in the long term, you really need the time. I just do the songs as finished as I can do them personally, and then I introduce it to the other members of the band, and then we start working on from that point. And occasionally the song doesn't change at all from what I had originally in mind, and sometimes it changes a great deal. Like The Poet and the Pendulum is exactly the way it was in the beginning. Then Nemo is a completely different song than what I had it in the beginning.
I've gone to Ballet Academy, which is a musical artist school, but I jumped off after 8 months. It was nothing for me, too much dancing. And I've taken lessons, of course, but not in a big way. I don't think you need education in music, if I have to say so. I think it's good, but I think also talent is the biggest thing, and a big feeling for, you know, just going out and work really hard to get to your goals.
Yeah, I really do agree. I mean, having the basic education, it's never a bad thing. But, you know, it's all about discovering the music yourself and having the passion for it, rehearsing like hell, and just doing your own thing. That's what it's all about. I mean, sometimes there's the danger that you end up doing music for musicians if you are too highly educated. Not necessarily, but sometimes I feel that in some music that this is, you know, this is not real, this is just show off. Hello there, this is Tuomas HOLOPAINEN of Nightwish.
This is ANETTE OLZON of Nightwish.
And you have the extreme pleasure of watching Metal Eye on ZAGREB 1.